Heat energy and bicycling in New York City is the name of my article. Throughout the article, it discussed how our bodies and heat energy, and also it contributes to both bicycling and also the other effects during and after bicycling. The city of New York encouraged people to ride bicycles. To do this, it made the city streets less clogged, and it made not much traffic. When you ride a bike, you're putting lots of energy into it, to make you move. So once you're riding a bike, you're exerting lots of energy, which makes you more healthy. In 2013, workers of New York got told to put up racks for bikes. These racks let you not just move and go to any place you wanted. So you were able to start at one rack where you first started and paid at, and then you're able to go to a different spot. This is one very good pro towards these bike racks in New York City. They hoped that people wouldn't use taxis or any other types of cars. So this is one pro of that. Once the city made these racks, they just didn't want people to still use their cars. So they hoped that people started using instead of the cars, they hoped they used the bike. Not just help the environment, but it was a good solution and to keep you healthy. Another very important factor is how we use and spend energy. A car is a very good example. It is used and powered by an internal combustion engine, which burns on fuel. By eating and drinking water, it is one way to get energy. With the energy you get from your food and water, this allows you to move forward and steer and move in any direction that you really want to. To connect to from before, how I was talking about how we consume food and we convert that food into energy, and we're able to do things like riding a bike. Almost all transportation vehicles go and they take one form of energy and not just change it, but they use it in another way. So they change this energy into something else, which causes it to move and able to transport people to different places. So when you're riding a bike, you're using lots of energy. Like you're gonna need to eat. You're gonna need to eat and also drink to live and be able to be healthy. Because I would say that a bike is much more healthy for your body than a car. And when you're riding it, when you're in a car or driving it, you're using less energy because all you're doing is steering the wheel of your car and pushing down on either the brake or the accelerator. I had an interest in this article. It went from food and water to you able to ride a bike. One really good reason why you're doing this is also because you're staying healthy at the same time. This article relates to what we learned in our 7th grade curriculum. We learned about how an internal combustion engine translates gasoline into energy. We learned about how an internal combustion engine works and is used in the daily life of an average person. It works by having an intake of fuel, and it goes right through the compressor. It hits the combustion chamber, then it goes to a certain part and it hits the turbine, and when it hits the turbine, it just makes the part of the car spin, and it'll spin in a circular motion. So as these wheels, they would go like this and they would start spinning. So that's one really important part of combustion chamber. So as you can see, I'm riding this bike. Like, this is really healthy, and that's one reason why I picked this article and jogging for the fun. So as you can see, the wheels are turning, and certainly, whoa! As you just heard a car go away. So that's basically the combustion engine working inside of that car, which made it allow and to move. So, and without the combustion engine, that car would not be able to move. So here's a heater. So this basically connects to the article because there was a bike, and while you're riding a bike, you're using all your energy to ride the bike. And as you see, I was riding the bike and start sweating. I didn't ride the bike for a while, so you wouldn't get as much sweat. But when you're sweating, the sweat gets all over you and everything. And by sweating, you cool yourself down. So as you know, sweat and water would be colder than your body temperature, so that would cool you down. And then once this happens, all that water on your body, it starts to heat up and it would evaporate right off your body, taking all the heat with it. The object you see here, as you saw it before, is a heater. This object converts electric energy into heat energy, which keeps you warm. And electricity goes through the cord and into the heater, and it generates energy, and it converts it, as I was talking about before. This also converts energy, and this also converts energy. So most things that you are using, it will convert energy. To conclude, this was an educational article I was talking about, and it took place in New York City, and it was about, and this also converts energy.